Very cool. Oh my lord, I'm so sleepy today. Too many late nights. And that's the way the news goes. Oh. So sleepy. Too many late nights. Too many late nights. Inspiration comes at a rotten time. Hello! I was on an adventure today. You dipped in the ocean. The fucking toast dipped in the puddle. It's Raymani. Oh fuck, what was I doing? Oh yeah. Okay. Oh my god. I can't do late nights like I used to. I can't live on 4 to 5 hours sleep like I used to. I'm at that age now where I can say I'm at that age now. I like it. I like how my excuses range from I'm old, which fucking kicks ass. I love it. It's a nice privilege to have. Okay, the request is StokeApe flying with knights, and the big clock tower is in the background by Peppermint Doodle. Brilliant. I love sleep too, but inspiration hits at a rotten time, and it was like 10 or something at night, and I was like, holy fuck, I just got a wave of ideas. So I got it all written down before it escaped. Okay, playlists. What do we got? Alright. No backseating and no spoilers in Doodles. Yeah, that's right. Don't tell me how this picture's gonna turn out. I know you guys can step into the future. I've seen it happen. I need to check up Knights Tower. Oh, Nights into Dreams. Oh my god, my... Yes, that'll do just fine. Oh, god. What prompted you to go to the ocean, by the way? Was the ocean warm enough to dip? Just a walk? Alright. Alright! I did that once, doesn't mean I could do it all the time. I don't know that, you didn't explain the rules! And then the ocean... You were on a walk, and the ocean just happened to be in the way, so, you know, I stepped through it because I'm fucking balling like that. I looked at it and said, fucking bitch, please, ocean, you're in my way. This is my walk. Step through it like a goblin. This was the music that played. I was looking up some of my old YouTube videos, the more unique ones, just out of curiosity, because I never check. I never check comments and stuff on YouTube. When I upload something, I just abandon it immediately. Unless it's something super special, like a compilation or something, or maybe a stream with somebody. Like, I just look at the comments and I'm like, that's cool, and then I'll leave. But today I was like, I wonder what freaks have been saying. So I went on the analytics page for the first time in like a decade, and it was like recent comments, and there's somebody using the, I don't know if it's Czech or Russian, who's just saying biblical shit in the comments section. He's left like 9 comments in like a week. He's left 3 of them in the video in the stream where me and Rye did Don't Starve. He's left. It's stuff like, if you believe in Jesus, you could do anything. I don't know how reliable that is, because I just shoved it into Google Translate, but it fucking freaked me out. It's like, I don't like this. This is why I don't look at YouTube comments. There's a bunch of freaks freaking around. I don't like YouTube. You left a comment on a YouTube video once, and then you got bullied. Good times. It was yours. I think I remember that. I think you said something like your tummy hurts. I do remember you left comments, but like I said, I don't, it's none of my business as far as I'm concerned. And then the argument is, it's your YouTube videos, you should read them. No. 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 I won't. Saga's going places. Inspector Blabbit Epic rap battles of history. Imagine being so invested in a YouTube channel that it defines your life for like, I don't know, 5 years of your life. Imagine that. That frightens me. That scares me. Got nothing to do with what you just said. I'm just imagining. I'm just imagining there had to have been, in the height of epic rap battles of history, there must have been people that were so fucking happy about that YouTube channel that it just defined their schedule, it defined their current topics, it defined their education. Because I bet there was a bunch of characters that they used from history that no one ever knew about, and that frightens me. I don't know why it does, it just does. Dude, I learnt about J. Edgar Hoover from the YouTube channel Epic Brat Battles of Bristery. So you really shouldn't have, you probably should have read that in a book or something. Clock. Inspector Gadget versus Inspector Gadget versus Inspector Gadget versus... I was reading a really fucking disturbing article last night whilst I was letting some of my ideas simmer. Have any of you heard about the reciprocity system? It's fucking scary. Some absolute fucking lunatic in the past has sat down and calculated and theorized the perfect way to manipulate people. It's fucked up. And I read through it and I was like, oh my god. It like hit me like a big truck. Because it's like, people have spoken to me like this in the past. It just, it was one of those things. What do they call it? Red pilled, yeah. I got fucking red pilled by this book. It's like, oh fucking goddamn, it scared the crap out of me, so I'm paranoid now. So that was my evening. How was yours? It's the law of reciprocity. It's the classic persuasion technique. You see, I give you a Diet Coke, and in return, you feel indebted to me. So now I want you to clean my toilet. I joke, but that's one of the steps. It's fucking scary. It's a classic persuasion technique. You see, I farted on your wife. Oh no, let's not go there. Is this the Knight's Tower? It is. The Doodle was StokeApe and Knights flying through the sky with the clock tower in the background into Knight's bowels. Does Knights shit? Is food needed in the Knightopia realm? There's so much missing lore. He's so chunk Knights? Oh wait, you just imagine ape flying like Peter Pan. Oh. Speaking of the StokeApe, the classic titular character StokeApe, I did a little Nivale art and posted it on the Discord because I was looking through my screenshots wallet folder, whatever you want to call it, on my computer, and there was some screenshots in there dating back like 3 years, and there was a bunch of Nivale screenshots in there, and I was like, oh my god, this is a really nice one. So I decided to do a little doodle around it. I was like, yeah, that's nice. It looked a bit stretched and scrungy, but the point was there. Nivale's never coming out. Nivale's never coming out. Oh wait, that's the wrong... Damn it, it's the wrong chord. Ba, ba, ba. I'll tell you the time I got, well, not harassed, but I was heavily questioned once back when Nivale 1 was up and running in its prime. was bizarre. I don't know what happened. What was his name? Is it Mike? Michele. The one that was building the big robot. He was sniffing around. He was sniffing around something. And, I don't know, he just asked a bunch of questions. It was all innocent stuff. But it was weird because he's never spoken to me before. And he just jumps out of nowhere like a goblin and he's just like, oh yeah, what is your favorite cartoon? It's like, what the fuck, who are you? Never seen you before in my life. Like, you're part of the server? I've never seen you before. That's something I liked about that server as well. There were people on there. There were people on there I never met or ever saw. And they were like, wow, that server was amazing. It's like, oh fuck, you were there too? Shit. I minded my own business mostly, so except for that, I was gonna say one time, but it wasn't one time, was it? It was, had to have been at least 8 times I tried to kill Rai. But apart from that, I minded my own business. It was for the content. It was for the lols. I did, I hope Nebula remembers this, but I remember back when he first let me on, I did say, like, I'm planning to jokingly harass Rai. So if you like, so if he gets pissed off, like, I hope you got my back, man. Just like, don't fucking. He was like, yeah, sure. I don't think he was listening because he forgot who I was shortly after. Classic Nebula. Pre-modern Nebula was a card. He really was. His brain was like a sieve. Nothing stayed. It was really funny. My neighbors are doing some kind of construction. I can hear knocking and banging in the drills and such. Wonder what they've got. When we were on your walk, we heard a seagull and some random human responded to it, screaming at the top of his lungs. How do you know it was human? There's a lot of creatures out there that sound human but aren't. Like bobcats. Do you guys have lynx and bobcats in Finland? Have you ever heard them scream? They sound like people. It's scary. Probably just a hee-see in the woods. Hee-see. Right, it's just some hee-see in the woods. Don't fucking think about it. We don't have those in Finland. Okay. Now, you're probably right there. It probably was just some guy. I remember... I don't know if he still does it, but my dad used to... He used to respond to the crows outside. Like, the crows would show up and he'd just be sitting there going, "Bah!" at them back, and I'd be like, what the fuck? Stop it. Stop it, old man. I know you're in your 60s, but stop acting like you're in your 80s. Bah! I like crows. They're fun. Did you know crows play? I didn't know this. did you know that in the basket outside there's a big biscuit? Don't touch it. It's not yours. I don't know why, but when I imagine Finnish countryside, I remember this Russian cartoon. Fuck, what was it? I'm gonna go find it real quick. Well, I say cartoon. It was more of an animation. I wouldn't get kids to watch it. It's too surreal. Found it. I don't know how to pronounce this though. Hold on, let me run it through a translator. Oh, wait a second. No, that's the person who made it. So what's the animation called then? Oh my fucking god, I've just... Well... Okay, Alright, okay, I just been hit in the face with something amazing. This particular Russian animation that I was looking at, it can't be the same person, it must have a similar name, come on man. I don't want to start saying stuff just in case. Filmography. I'll be fucking damned, it's the same guy. Okay. Oh my god, I'm a bit tongue-tied because I'm just stumbled upon something amazing. Let me just try and get my... Let me try and get my words correct before I start talking about this. Alright. There's this Russian animator who's now passed away called Andrea Svislowski. Andrea Svislowski. And he made a bunch of surreal Russian animations back in his heyday, back in the 90s. And there was a very particular one that I like to watch. The name of this cartoon doesn't seem to have a name. I think it's named directly after him. Andrei Svislowski, a Russian cartoon in 1992. Okay, so the name of this short is named after him, so that helps. Anyway, whenever I imagine Finland, that's what I imagine. But I've just stumbled upon a huge rabbit hole. Apparently, after his delve in his shorts, he was a part of a lot of influential cartoons. Let me just read some out for you. So he worked on Our Real Monsters, Duckman, Rugrats, Curious George, The Little Engine That Could, Pink Panther, Peter Rabbit, How to Train Your Dragon, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, a bunch of Curious George stuff, like a whole lot. Rugrats movie. What else? Because I'll just be repeating myself if I keep going. And something called Sheriff Kelly Wild West. I need to look this up later. This is a rabbit hole I didn't expect to find. Wow, fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna... Fuck, that, what a shock. I had no idea. What a small world. Slutsky. 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 Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. I wonder how he got picked up. Because he just made a bunch of bizarre, surreal Russian animations, and then all of a sudden he's working on fucking Rugrats of all things. The fuck? I just got this thought in my head. So we need somebody to help us with the new Mario game. Well, I found this indie game called Mr. Weems and the She-Vampires. We should get him working on the game. Fuck, I love Mr. Weems. Underrated character. Mr. Weems should have been in Smash. And I fucking mean that. You wonder what the original game was like. What? Have I missed something? I feel like I've missed something. Is this a joke? Is this true? Don't leave me in the dark. The Weems game you made was for a jam where you take a pre-existing box art of a game and make a game based on it. I did not know that! I thought Mr. Weems was an original idea. Shit. Oh fuck. Now we need to do some research. So there exists a real Mr. Weems and the She-Vampires. He's not your OC. Fuck. I know I'm doodling, but I want to know. Oh my god, that's so cool! Fucking Mr. Weems. Hell yeah. Oh wow. It looks dramatically different. It looks dramatically different based on what you made. That's interesting. It's like a top-down... It's an isometric top-down adventure. And the hub is a she-vampire. And all of the information is in her wings. That's a cool art. There's a C64 version and a ZX Spectrum. The ZX Spectrum version looks a lot better to me. Yeah, no, yeah, ZX Spectrum looks better. The colors are more correct with the C64 version, but I don't know, the artist they got for the ZX Spectrum version, I think he just understood. Holy shit, someone's mapped out the fucking game. the map for Mr. Weems and the She-Vampire. Holy fuck. Show pic, hold on. Let me grab... Copy image. So that's the ZX Spectrum version. As you can see, there's Mr. Weems. And there's the hub. This one is the C64 version. The colors are more correct, but I don't know. There's something about the ZX Spectrum version that just looks a bit better to me. What did I say? I said there was something else too. It's worth showing off. Oh, that was it. The fucking... Look at... Some psycho Some psycho is fucking... There is some big Mr. Weem fan out there that's mapped out the whole game. Look at this! This is the ultimate tutorial to Mr. Weems on the ZX Spectrum. What is... Hold on, what is this bit? Wait. Oh my god, look at that! Oh! That's so cool! That's such a cool... That's such a cool piece of pixel art. Look at that. Piranha. The outstanding adventures of Mr. Weems and the She-Vampires. Map created by Ladderman. The object of the game is to reach the great She-Vampire and kill her. You have to collect 5 special objects so that you can kill her. Be sure to pick up the special objects that you will need on your quest. Piranha are the devs. Okay, I want to play... I might actually stream this. I want to play the original Mr. Weems for the ZX Spectrum, and then I want to play Rise version so we can compare. Is this not a doodle? No, sorry, we got off topic. We got off topic. Beg your pardon. We were talking about Mr. Weems and the She-Vampires, and it went on a rabbit hole. We are doodling, don't worry. This... Hello, Pep. Welcome. You know, I was thinking about doing... fuck. Okay. Do not take this as a promise because it's probably never going to happen. Simply because of the thoughts I just had. But... once upon a time, back when I was under a different username, under a different alias, under a different fandom, I had a short show called Virtual Memory, and it was a podcast. And the whole point of the podcast was to just talk about your video game experiences when you were young. That was the whole point of it. And the idea of having a podcast to me is a fun thing because you can just relax and say whatever it is you need to say. You don't need to focus on anything. You can just sort of... I guess you could just sort of let go. I suppose is the thing. That the proverbial bowel of your mouth can just... bleh. And I had an idea of doing that again. Like maybe do a podcast on Twitch. Invite friends over just to talk nonsense for an hour or so. But then... then it came into my brain, and I don't want that. I don't want to do that, I think. No, I don't want to do that. It's, it sounds like a really romantic idea, but... it's a lot of work. It's, not that it's a lot of work to keep a conversation going, but it's a lot of work to maintain the backflow of crap. And there definitely is, as somebody who made, I think I did 6 podcasts worth. Because, there's the amount of people that believe that you're Jesus is scary. You say something in a podcast, they freak out, and then you've got to sort of manage that. You've got to manage their diaper overflow, as it were. And I hate it. You can't say a thing on a talk show. That's different what I think. And I hated it. That's why I only did 6 of them. Because I was like, I'm not cut out for this. This is embarrassing. It's embarrassing to know that these people listened to the podcast. So I just stopped it. But the idea is so interesting to me. I would really like to. If I had a team that sifted through the crap for me, I'd definitely do it. But it would definitely be just me. Hey, it's Callum! Longest pause. Is he gone? How's it going? It's alright. Doing doodles, relaxing, just talking about crap. Fuck, I wanted to say something about your Rayman thing. What was it? What was it? Oh, it's fine. Whatever. I'm gonna go back and stream that eventually again. The Rayman's Kramer's boundary. Kramer's boundary. Whoa. What's this from? Nobody tell him! Nobody tell him! He needs his brain to... His brain needs to think good so he can remember. I'm finally done, which is a nice thing. It's finally over. I will get to streaming it eventually. And I will definitely do it. God, it's going to be a strange feeling because when I first started streaming, in fact, my first official stream... Whoa. My first official stream as StokeApe was Rayman Redemption. And I remember there were 4 whole streams of me working through the boss rush and true boss rush mode. Like, it was all captured live. Like, I didn't practice off camera at all. It was fucking nuts. And it's all on YouTube, if anybody wants to witness that shit. So it's going to be weird to go back to another Rayman game and do boss rush again. Yay! He remembered it is Dunkable Freeze. He got it. That Callum brain come through. Wait, what am I doing? This will be easier if I just... There we go. There it is. Much better. Gotta love the invisible endless P boss rush mode. Yeah, when you found that, I was like, wow, this is why he's a gamer. You know, this is why he has an avalanche of 12-year-olds at his beck and whim. Because he's a fucking gamer. He gets it. Totally legit. It was actually a pixel perfect item to find. So impressive. So true. So impressive. Did I say impressive or oppressive? Romani is so oppressive. So true. Romani is my favorite type of tyrant. RomaniTypeTyrant.com. It's a subscription-based service where you can sign up and he'll just ridicule you. You wouldn't think that shit would sell, but there are some freaks out there, let me tell you. Downloading this soundtrack now. I need to have a re-listen. This music pops into my head whenever I see a stray cat outside, and I'm like, fuck. I wish I could take you home, but I can't. Okay, let's get rid of the clock for a sec now that it's done. Now I can draw my fat ass flying through the air. You should do a Doodle request at some point. No pressure, man. I have ape coins for it. Rolls coin between fingers. Shits a little. Grins. You finished your shirt design yesterday, but now I feel really insecure about it. I don't want to keep working on it, but I can't do any more on it. Anymore, I can't do a thing. I can't do a thing to change anything about it. Holy fucking hell, Pep. Jesus Christ, calm down. Holy fucking Christ. Look, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Holy fuck. Relax. It's fine. It'll be good. It'll be fine. Listen. This sucks. It felt so good about it until yesterday. That's normal. It's normal. Calm down. You're supposed to hate your own work. It's normal. Most artists hate their own stuff. It's completely natural. I think it's because you've been around it for so long. And there's like an underlying resentment for it, like, motherfuck. How much time you've spent. Like an unconscious resentment towards something that took so long. Not saying that's it, but it might be it. I remember this. Okay, this is the way I also see it as well. It's the lesser of two evils, because regardless of your level of talent, skillsu, I would much rather have an artist who is unsure of their work and, you know, still continue, than have somebody draw one picture and go, "That's it! That's the peak of my abilities. I am satisfied. I love myself. I love my wife." You know, no complete 100% hubris is, it's a bad thing. Hubris is a bad thing. It makes you complacent. Human beings were not meant to be complacent. We're not meant to, we're not, as a species, we're not meant to be, we're not meant to be done. We're not built for it. Hold the Toblerone. This mouth is not going to look quite right, but you know what? It's okay. It's only a doodle. Oh, by the way, I remember saying this once before I continue my modded Skyrim adventures. You are fucking insane. And I say that in the nicest way. You're like, damn, what's that famous... There's a there's a story about this famous engineer who was working on the perfect engine. I'm not sure if this is a Greek story or something, I don't remember. But there's an engineer that's working on the perfect engine, needs no fuel source in order for it to work, and he just about gets it almost ready, and then it fails on him. And his entire life was ruled and dictated by it. There's no moral to the story. It's a very grim tale of this engineer that never gets what he wants, because the idea of it working was so much more... The idea of it working was so much more important to him than anything else. You know what's even cooler about that? There's evidence that that might not even be a story, because there are... Have you heard about these archaeological finds? They found pieces of engine, like these clockwork engines that generate power from like 6,000 years ago, and it's like, oh, what? So we shouldn't have had this technology yet, and yet there it is. It's crazy. Here's something to wrap your head around as well. I don't have an answer for this. I don't think anyone does. But human beings, our civilization started way earlier than we originally thought. We thought that human beings, modern civilization... when I say modern civilization, I don't mean like fucking the microwaves and shit. I'm talking about books, culture, civilization, that kind of thing, you know, people living in towns. We used to think that it started roughly like 10,000 years ago, but it turns out it started much, much later than that. They're thinking maybe 30,000. And also, that's fine if that's just speculation, but here's another thing. Did you know that out of all of ancient history, only 5% has been recovered? There is a gigantic gap of ancient human history missing. Yeah, the aliens. You joke, but what if? What if we met aliens during the Unga Bunga times and we wrote it down? And it's in a book somewhere, in an ancient tomb that we haven't uncovered. Bing, bing, bing. Wow! Wow! Yeah! Fuck! I'm zipping. What? What you? I had a dream once upon a time. This was a long time ago. It's not a recent thing, but it stays with me because I genuinely think it's just a good idea. My idea is that I think... Well, I'll just tell you what the fucking dream was about. The dream was about Sega released a game called It was a Shadow the Hedgehog game, but it was called something unique. It wasn't called Shadow the Hedgehog, or... It didn't actually have Shadow the Hedgehog in the title. It was something else like the Space Colony Arc Scribes or some shit like that. It was something very like Art Nouveau. And the game was a remaster and retelling of Shadow's history. That's the entire game, all the way up to the beginning, to when he was born and made on the Space Colony Arc, all the way up to his story conclusion at the end of 06. That was the game. And you played a Shadow the Hedgehog all the way through. I just remember that being a thing in my dream once, and I woke up and I was like, fuck, they should do that. That's a good idea. Then people wouldn't have to play 5 different games to get all of his story. They could just play one. And there's a lot of Shadow fans. That would make a lot of people happy. That would sell. That dream was such a long time ago as well. That was, I think I was still in uni when I had that dream. I just remember waking up thinking, fuck, that's a legit nice idea. I wish that was real. I want Shadow. You posted new art and Twitter broke? What? Is Twitter busted? Oh well. It was only a matter of time. My name is Elon Musk. And unlike Musk, I don't musk. I got Twitter in my pocket and that's no rusk. Look it up. Pay for Twitter. And then he does gang signs and runs to the bathroom. Because he's got a shit. Hold on. Fucking Mr. Weems, get out of here. Knights into graves. Flying? What for type flying? That's kind of what I'm after, yeah. That pose. But obviously I'll refasten it. Pay for Twitter. Fart on shitter. Everybody go get my... Oh my god. I accidentally made chat super small just now. I was scaling out so I could see better and it just... There we go. That's what I want. Yeah, kind of similar to this pose is what I'm after. Yes. There we go. Reference! Oh, God! Pay on Twitter. Get the... I hate Twitter. I do though. I think Twitter's a terrible place. But here is my rebuttal to such statements. If it wasn't Twitter, it was going to be somewhere else. No matter where uncultured, unmoralized human beings go, it's gonna fucking suck. If it wasn't Twitter, it was going to be somewhere else. It's not Twitter's fault. It's just a platform. But it's annoyingly useful for sharing news. It is! That's the problem with it. It's terrible, but it works. Just like my fat ass. Just don't take it seriously. Just like my fat ass. There we go. I'm a freak. I've always liked Twitter. Twitter's good when you know how to use it. I've not had a problem with Twitter in years, but that's because I figured out the mute button. I figured out the mute button and the delete terms thing. Once I figured out how to use those, Twitter became a lovely place. Because all I see are artists sharing cool things and game news. And that's it. That's all I see on Twitter. And I'm so happy about that. You see some people who's lose sleep over Twitter drama. You're like... Bing chillin'. Bing chillin'. Bing, the fucking search engine? Can that be compared? I don't think that can be compared. Unless that was Zoomer speak. Twitter only sucks now because it's Elon's big new changes. He's doing it on purpose. I mean, obviously he's doing it on purpose because he's in charge, but what I mean is he's doing these changes to piss people off. Like, he knows what he's doing. He's not making these changes and going, why isn't this working? He knows exactly what he's doing. He's just having fun with it. He bought Twitter and he's like, time to make some cash. He doesn't give a fuck. And that hand is a bit too unchunk. There we go. Holy shit, the chat's exploded. Fuck. I didn't realize everybody was a social media expert. Holy fuck. I'll get back to you guys in a sec. I want to get this right. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, what the hell are you guys been saying? Hey, I ain't Knuckles, I don't shuckle. Unlike Sonic, I'd rather hit Sonic. What? That's not how it goes. You're addicted to being chilly. It probably doesn't even mean anything, but it's just funny phrase. Being chilly. Biggest problem with Twitter is that it sucks before Elon. People just suck. That's the... Also, I just realized I fucked up the hand, look. The thumb is facing backwards. Undo. That's not how hands... but actually, Elon is pretty man-child who changed Twitter based on what he gets bullied about. He does care. Maybe it's a bit too much. Oh, do you think it's the other way around? Because I was thinking it was on the opposite spectrum, but it could be. It could be. Like someone called him Cease. And he was like, oh, okay, sis is now a slur. Oh, I remember this. Yeah, Jackie told me about this. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that was a weird day. The free speech experts, which means to me, yeah, a lot of people, the majority of people I know who advocate for free speech just use it as a weapon. I advocate for free speech. That means I get to say the N-word, but you don't. Only me. Free speech is important though, don't get me wrong. Like, legitimately, even as we're joking about Twitter, free speech is like so fucking important. Cannot stress that enough. It's still a cesspool of hatred. The thumb twisted. Elon revoked bans and significantly changed the tush and fired most of his Twitter staff. I remember that. That made me laugh. Yeah, it's sad. People got fired, they lost their job, and now they can't feed their kids. I get it. But you probably wouldn't have been fired if you weren't a tit to begin with. Like, it's... If you just did your job and looked after the website you were hired to look after, maybe the new boss man would have gone, oh, actually, you did an okay job, I'll keep you. Most of them got fired because they were crap at what they did. And I kind of support that. So you shouldn't be working somewhere if you don't know how to do the work. I don't want a doctor doing surgery on me if all he does is look at TikTok. I don't see the problem with this. Cesspool talk. He's ruined the site, not to mention how prioritized people who pay Elon tax are now replies etc. All the advocates and negative prosts. One layer of people keep it their way. 99% are a bunch of buggers. So that's completely changed in the revenue-focused subscription service. Can we talk about something else? Let's talk about... Let's talk about how Rayman was originally going to have limbs. And they changed that due to the animator being lazy. And it turned out to be a good idea. The whole site is an ego boost. Comments praising him to be a saint. He fucking makes rockets, he's not a saint. Half expecting Twitter to become full paid at some point. Yeah, but there's like 3 replacements coming. Have you heard about Blue Sky? Go check it out, it looks promising. One of the best ones. This year's Sonic comic is going to have a Halloween special one-shot. Oh, sick! You hate Halloween, but you love the one-shots. Nova Blast. No, wait, Nova... I'm gonna change the name of the game now. Because of that. It's Nova Blast... Oh, wait, shit. Draw my ass, Doompy. Doompy. Blue Sky is the only one of the replacements you're actually interested in. Same! When Blue Sky is out of beta, I'm considering swapping over. Because it looks like there's a bunch of artists already over there. This looks weird, but whatever. Who gives a damn? A dumpus. Start new accounts. Count bin face. You got an invitation to Blue Sky from a friend, so you're posting there and seeing if it takes off. No biggie. I hope it takes off. It looks nice. I forgot that the song had people talking in it, and I legit had like a mini heart attack just now. I was like, oh my god, there's a lady in my ear, and then that was it. That was the end of me. There we go, put me there, and then Knights will be over here. It won't swap fully unless Twitter dies. Will definitely expand your balls to what. That's the thing. Yeah, a lot of people like Ryan Pep. You've got a large following, and people know you for certain places. Hell, there might be people on those sites that only know you through those things. So completely doing a 100% swap just doesn't make any sense. But for somebody like me, who's not known by anybody, I can make that risk. I can just be like, fuck this, and just leave. Nobody knows who I am. I've got like... There's like 20 people There's like 20 people who give a damn about what I get up to. That's about it. So I can afford to move a platform. It'll take no time for them to find me. Where? Count Binface used to be a Lord Buckethead. Oh, I know about Lord Buckethead. Did I actually scare you guys? I was just doing it for a laugh. I didn't know that was gonna cause such controversy. Holy shit. I'm sorry. Holy fuck. It just startled to hear someone else do it. I like the sound. It's good. It feels good on the throat. It feels nice on the larynx. I'm gonna get a picture of Journey of Dreams Nights, because I think that's better. That's a better night. It's a better looking nights of fucking love. Actually, you know what? I think I might just go back for Classic Nights, because that reference, it's a good reference. Yeah, it's a good reference piece. I'm keeping it. It's a good compromise. Started in London mayoral election in 21 and came 9th out of the 20 candidates. I know! What is British politics now? Yeah, but do you know why Lord Buckethead got so far in the ranks? It wasn't because he was a funny Buckethead man. The things he actually stood for were really good things. Like, he was like one of the few politicians to come out of nowhere in a long time who actually had the people in mind. The people? And then he died, mysteriously. Even though he was in perfectly good health. Isn't that curious? What if I just trace this? What if I just... you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna. Getting lazy. Who gives a shit? No, come on. Don't trace. Practice. Don't... You traced once. And it was for a joke. Don't get used to it. Fucking... Come on. Stop being a douche. This was the song that was playing when GW almost drowned by canoe. Not this song, damn it. Fuck! I don't know, maybe he did hear this song. That's how they better greet me when I get to heaven, I swear to Christ. You know, when I die and I get up there better be a giant-ass play. It's like, you did it! You put up with all that bullshit and now you're free, so thank you. I was wondering if there was going to be anything like this. I want an apology too. I want a fucking apology. I want a celebration for finishing this, whatever this is, life. And then I want an apology. It's like, yeah, sorry about that. We didn't know it was going to turn out this way. It's like, fucking... Why? I want an apology and an explanation. That sucked. Yeah, there were some good things, but the majority of it was bad. Really bad. This is going to be a really scrungly looking night. This is looking bad. That's okay. Just keep going. Look, Buckethead had the abolition of the House of Lords in his first promise. Yeah. Sounds like a good idea. You know, we're the only country on the planet that still does the whole House of Lords thing. We don't need them. I'm thirsty. I'm tired. I'm Patrick. That was a shit joke, I'm sorry. For some reason, walking and mowing the lawn and everything made you super thin. Yeah, for some reason. Yeah, it's almost like those activities use water. I don't have an answer for that, Rye. Fuck. But you better get some drinks. And then maybe we can work this mystery out together. We could get... We'll go to the library and crack out some books. We'll get to the bottom of this. We'll fucking sort this out. Here, you watch. You just found out that Buckethead came 8th by-election out of 17 candidates, beating UKIP. It's because Lord Buckethead was fucking amazing. Knights doesn't have eyebrows. Ding 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 ding. Remani, the mysterious thirst. The thirst. The mysterious thirst. I don't know why I gave that particular voice a Latin persuasion. The Remani thirst. Out now on DVD. Remember, kids, never look. The next general election is January 2025. So we got a long time. You got a long time before your vote gets ruined again. Yeah, this night actually came out pretty okay. At first I was worried, but you know what? That's alright. Not bad. I wanted to say thank you for the gift sub. No problem. It was the 3rd anniversary. There was an explosion of gift subs. They went far and wide. It was like a... It was like when Rai tried to do jump ropes. Joke. When exactly you believe... Wait. But you believe it's 24. Can someone double check, please? Because if it's 24, that's much better. Less time to wait. Congrats on the 3rd year. It is Jan 25, you're right. I thought I was right. Not to toot my own horn, but when I found out, I was actually pretty mad. Because I was like, that's too far away. They've got another whole year plus to make more stupid decisions. Stoke, why do you have to give us so much bad news? I got some good news. If you... Take a small stool with you when you go to the bathroom and prop your legs up on that and your passing will be much easier. There, that's not so much news, but it's free advice. Take it. I've been doing it for years. A squatty potty? Exactly, but for adults. I'm a big man. I take big man potty times. That hand looks a bit fucked, but whatever. That's good. Took you years to learn to draw knights. You have your first drawing from when you were 10. So it sure is an inspiration to design. Oshimaru's a genius. Nato Oshimaru's a genius. Squatty potty. Knights is hard to draw. Knights is hard to draw. Anything that Oshimaru invented is hard to draw. He's got a very particular style that looks... Ah, shit. That looks really simple, but... it really isn't. I drew on the wrong layer, guys. Billy. There we go. Drinking liquid essence of Todd Howard himself. Good. Fuck that guy. Who's laughing now? Dude, Todd, calm down. No one's bullying you anymore. It's over. It's not over! I've gotta be depressed. Todd Howard has got to be one of the luckiest people in the games industry. He fell into his position. He didn't work for it. He just happened to be in the right place at the right time, and then he was made boss and manager of that entire fucking development field. He didn't even know what was going on. He just sort of showed up one day and then became Mr. Bethesda. It's just like, you're boss now. By default. We just came up with that decision unanimously. And he just stood in the office and was like, okay. Imagine going to your job and then just being like, yeah, the boss is gone. And without your permission, we've decided to promote you to CEO. Do I have a say in this? No. What a guy. If that happened to me, I don't think I'd be able to sleep properly for like half a year. I'd be too paranoid. I'd be like, someone's fucking with me. Someone's deliberately doing this. You realize you're going to be in New York City for the launch of Mario Wonder. You're going to try and go for the midnight launch. Oh my god. How come you're going to New York? Holiday? Business trip? Both. You're going to New York for work. New York work. I hope you have a nice time. I hope you get to see the nice parts of New York, at least. Try some of their pizza. Apparently New York has the best pizza in the world. I don't believe that. Not for one moment, but you know, somebody might as well try it. Since they're going there. New York. Welcome back to work. Our boss, he's gone. You now answer to the janitor from floor 3. When he was hired was basically just to answer calls and guide people through installing games. Todd Howard. What a human being that lives. What a human being that is alive. Yes, sirree. Mobster money laundering. You've been there before. The pizza is good, but not the best for sure. Oh, you've been there before. Shit. It's the goal of mine to go to the Nintendo store for a big launch. Oh my god. Take some kind of evacuation device. Because I imagine there's going to be a lot of people there. And if you need to get out of there, you don't have a plan B. I hate to imagine what might happen. Like a blow up rubber boat. Yeah, exactly. If you... Yes! Take one of those, and whilst you're waiting in the queue, just let it out. What the fuck? Hey, Green. Hey, Green. How have you been? York. But there is something satisfying about going and buying York slice for $4. Is that a lot? I don't know. I don't know of $1. Knight's booty. home from work feeling good. Good. Take a big sip and... do a backflip. Yes. You've come home from work. Now put your feet up and have a nice cup of sandwich. Used to be $1 a slice, but nowadays the good ones are about $4 to $5, I think. Inflation be like. The money kind of inflation, not the... This Doodle's coming out rather nice. I'm kind of pleased with it. Not the inflation of your boat. I really want you to do that. I think you'd get in trouble. Like, I think you would get arrested for disruption, but I think... it would be funny. Callum B gets arrested for inflating the Nintendo store with a funny boat. Yes, it was funny, but that's besides the point. Yeah, that'll do. That's good enough. It looks weird, but it's fine. Financial inflation, or whatever it's called in English. No, it's... yeah. Would it be allowed to redeem a Doodle request called ape inflation? I won't, but would it be allowed? If it was just called ape inflation, with no context, I could use my British skills to take your Doodle request out of context by using the other 3 terms and verbs that mean inflation. Oh fuck, there it is. I can use my powers of British to make that Doodle request into something not intended. Not Nintended. Not Nintended. Doodle request denied. No, it's fine. If Raymani puts ape inflation brackets the porn variety, then yeah, probably. I would definitely like, no man, I can't do that. But yeah, you know, I could just... ape inflation. Let's do some British. Let's do some British education. Inflation terminology. Here we go. Alright, what have we got? Terminology, classification. History. Holy fuck, the word goes back to ancient China. 54 AD. Wow, it's the first use of it did refer to money. So when was it used to describe, you know, like a pump or some shit? 1960s? No, it can't be. Come on, man. We've had rubber for a long time. This is a big one. Okay, I'm abandoning that. That's a big one. That's not something you can look up for a weekend. That's a month's worth of research right there. Bouncing. Peace out. Just doing yourself looking at the ape coin. Yeah. Or it sounded like I was singing. Miseta. Bukiyo. I can make that. Whoops. I've been a fool. Bakada. Started playing the moment we stopped talking about money. It's a sign. La Fury. Ibashta. Sugite. Zamamiro Wow. It's the song! I couldn't stop listening to that. Started playing as we were finishing the inflation discussion. Should listen to Takeya's Spotify, it's excellent. This is back in my favorites. Right. Money's back in me the right. I want to learn how to play the song on piano and sing it. I'm more than sure. I am more than sure that they did a there's an English translation of that song, and it's not bad. Like they did their best to localize the song. That's the word I was looking for. It's not a direct translation because it wouldn't work, but there is an English localized version of that song, and it does a pretty good job. Like, it's not bad. I was pretty impressed with it. I was like, this is really, it's really close to the lyrics, and it's really close to the beats. Like, it's surprising. So if you wanted to, you could learn the English version, make it easier. That's some back at me good shit. That was some good. Get out of here. Oops. This Doodle's taken a really long time. It's been an hour and 44 minutes. We've had a lot of good things to talk about, though. So it's not like it's been wasted. Alright, so we got neats, we've got feats. I'd love to see your take on Arakus, but I'll let you do whatever you feel like is best. Oh shit. Now that would be an interesting one. Get on up. Get on up. Get on up. I guess that's the best I could do. It's the best I could do whilst farting around. I'm okay with this. That's better. That looks better. You have a tortilla in my hand are going to be good food covering to type for a while. I know I butchered that myself. In Norway! In Norway! In Norway! Ape and Knights. Have you heard the translation from "Today is a diamond" from Yakuza 6? It's depressing! Yeah, no, yeah, I could really do with that right now. That's a great Have you heard of this awful thing? Is it a I'm pretty sure. Hold on. You know what? I think Inoue is a name. Yeah, it is. It's a name. Inoue is a name. It's a Japanese name. Inoue. I thought it was. Just had to check. Inoue. Childlike Rai language. You love. So it's just a complete juxtaposition from the video. No, I get you. It's funny. I just liked it. If you heard of this really cool thing, it's fucking sad. It was a Bleach character from the manga series. Oh yeah, shit, the ginger-haired girl. Something Inoue. Fuck, what was her name? Orihime Inoue, I remember. Bleach really fell off. I'm looking forward to the new anime when it gets translated. I liked Bleach all the way up to when they stopped Aizen, and then I was like, okay, I'm done. And I didn't like any of the... I really didn't like any of the sub-stories. Like the bounce and stuff. I didn't like any of that shit. I was like, this is really boring. But all the main stuff involving like the Hollows, the Espadas, and Aizen, loved it. Top shit. But when he died, it was kind of like, you've kind of run out of ideas now. Oh no, he didn't die. He was captured. Spoilers. They couldn't kill him. He was too strong, so they trapped him in a tree. They stuck his dumb ass in a fucking twig. What's the next doodle? Oh god, this music. Galactus StokeApe about to consume planet Earth by Raymani. This fucking music kicked in just as I was about to read that. Galactus. It was cool at the beginning, but shut the bedus. Bleach is back and it's fucking good. The new Bleach anime focuses on the last arc, the 1,000-Year Blood War. Oh yeah, that's the one where everyone dies. I read the manga years ago because I wanted to see how the Bleach ends. They can't fix what they did that ruined it for you. What ruined it for you was when they made it canon that Ichigo was born in the toilet. Can't even begin to tell you how much It's a 180 new series has done. It's the best anime currently out there, ATM. Not sure the anime is better now, but it doesn't help that the story already went to shit before that. He, who's the guy that made Bleach? I forget his name. I forget his name. Kubo! That's it. Kubo. Kubo's biggest weakness is he doesn't know story structure, which is... I know that's like a really highly contested thing. It's like, how did he get into anime? It's because he knew how to draw and he knew how to do it quickly. That's how he got in. But he's not... When it came to story structure, he knew what he wanted. He knew what elements he needed, but he couldn't write a story. He mostly got other people to do it for him. He just guided them. It's like, I want this to happen, so can you make it sound cool in a story sense? Which is probably why it felt a bit weird sometimes. Unlike the other big anime guys, who knew how to story structure and draw, they could work with that. But Bleach was weird. Bleach. The new anime retcons the fuck out of the filler stuff, follows straight after Ezel. Out of all of the mangas you've read, the only one that you still follow the majority of is One Piece. He did another manga called Zombie Dust, which is cool. I remember hearing about that. One Piece. I wonder what One Piece would be. There we go. I wonder what One Piece's legacy would have been if he had chose to end it the way he wanted to. Because One Piece was meant to end years ago. Very long time ago. But the producers were like, nah fam, keep going. And it's been going. Ever since. You can look up how it was meant to end as well. Like, it's not a secret. I don't know where on Earth this is, but this is Earth. This is E-Earth. One Punch Man, but the release cycle is super slow. And Haikyuu Mundo Arc. Oh, the Hueco Mundo. Reading that in English is a different word entirely. Haikyuu Mundo. Hueco Mundo. After that time skip and you want nothing to do with it. You read through that, but it was kind of lost interest in it. Still reading One Piece and Yo-Yo and Berserk. Lost you big time. It was cool at the beginning, but it kind of got weird. Also doesn't help that the main characters are kids. Music Coombs. I hear Glowbox going, yoo-hoo! The manga was kind of... Yeah. I agree with what everyone's saying, even though I don't know what most of you are saying. I'm just going to take your word for it, because for me, I have no choice but to take your word for it, because for me to fully 100% agree would mean I have to go off and read what you're talking about, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to buy books or go online and read more stuff. So you I take your word for it, I agree. Yes. Rattle off some anime names whilst it's in your head. Oh, I know what I want. Hold on. I was thinking of using a reference, but I know what I want. Yes. Reference. This is the a cutscene from Streets of Rage 2 at the beginning, when they're talking about Mr. X and how he wants to take over the city. How he wants to take over the little city. Fuck me. The anime is out. It's out. The anime is out. It's on the streets. And I'm lost because there's only one anime manga that I know anything about. And from what I remember, everyone in chat here doesn't care for it, so fuck it. Well, that's not true. I know a lot about Berserk and Fist of the North Star, but they come in waves. Mofo looks like Andros.
I'm coming for you.
Black Butler anime sucks. You spent Berserk, but it's not for you. One of your IRL friends reads only one manga, and it's Berserk. He's a super fan. There's something about Berserk, I don't know what it is, but there's something about Berserk for me that hits a particular itch that nobody else is able to do, and I don't know what it is. That particular style of fantasy is rarely done, if never done. Holy fucking Christ, that's a list. Hold on, let me catch up on what everyone's saying. Black Butler, very much enjoyed it. Slow down snail's pace because the artist-writer is now working on a Dibney Sexy Man mobile game. Gotta make cash. Manga that you've been enjoying. Anime adaptation. The Guild Reception. Who beats the shit out of the dungeon bosses. So she avoids working overtime. You watched a lot of anime one summer during high school, but then I just stopped. I think... I don't know what it is, but I think there's a certain time of your life where anime is new and amazing. And you explode with all the stuff that you could ever witness. It's like, whoa, look at this shit. Whoa, look at this shit. Whoa, look at this shit. And then once that spell is over, you have a very small collection of the things you like. And then you just sort of stick with that. That's what happened to me. But unfortunately, a lot of the things I liked ended. So there's only really two. Yeah, there is. There's only two mangames now that are still going. The rest all ended years ago. So I'm kind of stuck. There we go. That's one big Galactus hand. Fuck. Hold on. That's one big Galactus hand. Galactus. City Hunter, Hajime no Ippo, Hellsing Ultimate, Ninja Scroll, Violent Jack, Witched City, Bubblegum Crisis, Outlaw Star, Ultimate Muscle, Golgo 13, Berserk, AD Police, Space Pirate, Harlock, Doraemon, Ultraman, Goiver, and Redline. Fuck. Too many of them were so similar, following the same tropes and characters. You're still willing to watch some exceptional ones, but general majority of anime is just too the same. Bit picky with the shows you watch in general. You do recommend Ichi the Killer, but warning to those who aren't into horror or hypergore. Gotta say, you've drawn that hand very well. It's a hyper hand. It's different to regular hands. Hyper hands, you can put it in the bus and it'll still look the same when it comes out. It's amazing. Oops. Dude, let me fucking grab my hand. No, not that one. Come on. Yes. Galactus. Galactus is fucking cool. Scary ass bitch. Now to draw my giant fat ass. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, I might just about color these. I already know what shade they're gonna be. Whoopsie daisy. Galactus. You agree, it's a really good hand. I like how anime just got dropped. Big fat anime splurge that lasted 20 minutes and then... Yeah, this hand is a good hand. Nice. Yeah. You think you're the kind of person who wants to really immerse yourself into a media you consume so you can just watch it or just read something. It's like a big thing for you to pick up and a new thing is watch, ready, and play. I get that. It's hard for me to get into that groove. I want that too, but it's... my problem is that I've already consumed so much media, especially in video games, that... when I see something that doesn't work, it takes me out of it immediately because it's like... I don't know what it is. It's bad. I seriously need to get out of that. It's like, oh, they shouldn't have done that. They should have done it like this. Like I know any better. It's really rare for me to get a piece of media that I consume and it makes me go, wow, that was great, and then that's it, that's done. This is gonna be kind of creepy. especially since the two hands are very human, like hyper realistic, but the rest of me is gonna be the cartoon. No, I'm gonna keep going. This is gonna be funny. It's a good contrast, is it? We'll wait and I'll wait and see. I'll wait until I'm finished. Hold on, there's something I want to do in particular here that I can only really do if it's already colored, because I need the contrast. I did like the British zone in Klonoa. Pretty good. The London Blitz zone, essentially. What a weird thing to get inspired by, but it's a good... The Volk City's a good place, I like it, it's a good idea. But it is... it is London Blitz. I like my almost donuts. My almost donut ears. There's a lot about this design I like. I'm glad it came through the way it did. Oh shit! This is the music that plays when Earth is fighting against the giant me. You got Sonic and Shadow whizzing through space, kicking my ass. Put your back where you can. Eat at Joe's. That teat is a bit large. Hold on. There it is. That's the angle. Wait, what caused that? Where's the... Oh, the hands are detached. There we are. There it is. Good, good, good. You've been rewatching the edgy Scooby-Doo on Boomerang. You notice so many things you didn't notice in your first watch. Like when Shaggy puts on the soap shoes and grinds... Like Zoink Scoop! Check out this double-decker! Grinds on the fucking... the haters. Unfortunately, he doesn't do that. Then what the fuck was even the point of rebooting the damn franchise? If I worked on Scooby-Doo's and they said we want to have a more up-to-date Scooby-Doo to resonate with the children, I'd say, alright, well, Scooby-Doo Shaggy has got to put on some soap shoes and whiz around a bit. Because what else am I paying you for? It made the best... Okay, fair. Down, 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 down. Ho ho, Shadow! Me fucking torches have gone out, pal. Mind putting them back on? British Eggman. Me fucking little fires that keep the bad guys away have gone out. Pissing me off, like. We're going to rewatch the Batman for the first time in many years. Usually we just watch the best episodes, but this time you're gonna roll around the rocket in a little tree. Going to rock and rumble around the little tree. I did that once many years ago. I marathoned I marathoned Dragon Ball from the very beginning. Took a long time. I wouldn't recommend it. I did this many years ago, so I guess it doesn't count, but still. Do, do, do. Actually, yeah, that's fine the way it is. Will this work? It should. Whoops. Oh my god. The music timing. This has come out scarily well. You do know something marathon cozy shows as background noise than doing other stuff. I used to do that a lot. I don't know what it was I did, but I used to burn through so many fucking movies whilst I was doing things. I can't do that anymore though, I don't know why. It distracts me too much. It needs to be absolute silence for me to work now. If there's somebody chatting to me in my ear whilst I'm working, I can't work. I'm not smart enough to do both. It's like I'm either talking to you or I'm working, you know, it's... This doesn't count, this is just me fucking around, I'm doodling. That nipple's too big. I'm just doodling around, this isn't me at my best. That's better. Weird Al's best. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. The sound of people talking in a show or YouTube video, or even stream, is calming to you somehow. Cool. If it works, it works. I used to know somebody when I was in the debate like this, things that help us focus and work. And he would get really irate about just certain stuff, and it used to confuse me. I was like, why are you getting so mad? It's like, because you can't watch videos and do work at the same time. It's just that... It's like, fucking, who cares if you don't understand it, man? As long as the work gets done. No! Everybody has to work the same way I do. Wait! He was a weird fellow. He was a weird fellow. Wonder what he's up to these days. Not that I actually give a shit, but, you know. Let's see, where else can I go with this? Oh yeah, the hands. The hands! I submitted my shirt design, it's to get it over with. Oh my god. Cross Pingor. Hey Pep. Do you get a sense of relief even if your t-shirt design gets denied? Kind of like, I don't have to think about it anymore kind of thing? Yeah, it's always good to get a response. Yeah, I thought so. Nothing's worse than being left hanging. Damn Skippy! Haven't said damn Skippy in a while. Damn Skippy! Oh man. Those thumbs don't look quite right. That's better. Sometimes you get overly upset about the declination, but you hate the state of not knowing and just waiting around. Not knowing and waiting around is way worse. Definitely. Declination. I don't think it's... If it is a word, I've never heard of it before. Declination. I know what you mean, though. What I means and what I say are two entirely different things. It's one of my favourite BFG quotes. Your English isn't very good, but what I say and what I mean are two entirely different things. Took me a long time to understand what that meant, but now I get it and I like it. It's a good quote. I'd say I'm pretty much... Oh. I was going to say I'm pretty much done, but no, I'm not. Declination is a word. Well, shit. Thanks for checking. Never heard of it before in my life. That's the first time I've heard that word. This is a fantastic doodle. It's fucking disturbing. I'm covered. They do have good level music. It do. I think Shadow the Hedgehog was the last game that Crush 40 did a good job at making game music. Controversial, I know. But I think after that, it kind of just fell through. They still made good music, but... they couldn't, I don't know. After Shadow the Hedgehog, it's just not been the same. But that's fine. They had a good run. Declination is used primarily with measurements, angles and stuff. Oh! But can it be used in this context? I'll just get a space background. The next doodle can be a pretty quick one, so let me just get a space background and then we'll do the next doodle and be off. Space background. Oh, that's a nice one. Let's use that. Oh, my teeth! I got galaxy teeth. There we go. I should probably just talk about a decline. Declines plural. You would imagine so. The connotation is there. This is the big boss from Oscar's right. Oh my god. Hold on. Well. I am the Great Wizen. Shit. I don't entirely agree about the Crush 40. Knights of the Wind was from your favourite songs. But about Shadow, they haven't done much with Sonic music at all. Watch out, an angry man is gonna punch you away from Earth. Fuck, I loved that game. Really happy I got to stream it. Ape as Galactus. There. A very angry man. This music's perfect for the next doodle redeem. The next doodle redeem is... StokeApe is sus about quote-unquote Rye, but quote-unquote Rye is just Jackie wearing an obvious disguise by GW. This will be a fun one. This will be quick. I know how I'm gonna do this. What did you just realize? ESA speedrun marathon starts tomorrow, so you're gonna take all the next week easy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Batman. Hell yeah. I just realized we can co-op binary domain one day. Yeah, that'd be fun. Whoops. That would be fun. Though... we're gonna have to wait where you can book some time off. Because we're not lucky anymore. We're not lucky enough to take advantage of your past schedule timing. I'm glad that we got Resident Evil 5 done before your timetable change. Imagine how difficult that would have been. The Gears of War game that is a pair with Gears. Yeah, binary domain is a really nice take on that. I guess that genre of shooter, I guess. If you want to call it a genre. Shame they only did one. They did one game and then that was it. They were like, done! We did perfection, that's it. No need for a sequel. Kinda does feel that way though. I do have my sketchbook tour video to edit. I have the microphone too close to my mouth, so here's a lot of disturbing spit and inhaling sounds as you try to cut out. It's gonna be poggers. What are you talking about? Keep those in. Makes you more human. I can't wait for the new spit pep video. Hashtag spit pep. Ugh, never mind. Do what you want. That was a joke, but it didn't land. Nice. This music makes me want to go to the bus station. Bloody ace. We could sort something out. Definitely want to do Phasmophobia reviews. I've been practicing Phasmophobia on my own. It's a fucking scary game. Bagman. Hey, Bagman. Bagman Scruthers. Not that anyone will watch the video, but you ought to be happy with the vid. Next time, I'll place the microphone properly. You don't know, you might get some freaks that are okay with the spit noises. I'd wait and see. Oh, this is the music for when I'm stealing shit! Hey, Death. Video editing is fun as fuck. Audio editing, though, it's tricky. This could work. It's Faust from Guilty Gear. Scary ghost game. It is scary. There's very few games that give me the chills. Mostly because I don't know what I'm doing. I miss having GW in the... As strange as it is... as strange as it is, when playing Phasmo with G, it was really useful to have him stay behind in the truck, giving me all the information. Doing it on your own is really hard. Ding, 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 ding. I like this. I like this poorly put together disguise. This is funny. Jack Money. Because beyond multiplayer, you don't touch Phasmo. Phasmo. As long as one of us can get up a level, and then a level some Miwi. You were scaring yourself this week by watching FNUF Scary Beach playthrough in the middle of the night as you... Why? I'm gonna watch this thing that frightens me. Fuck, I'm scared! What happened? Who's responsible for this? I've done that too. I've been investigating the Appalachia mysteries. I make it sound like I'm out in the field, but all I've been doing is reading what other people have done. And there's a lot of spooky stories that happen in the Appalachian Mountains, and it's given me the jitters just a little bit. It's like, oh my god, it's all real. Aliens, Bigfoot, Jeff Bezos, it's all real. Da-da. But then I run out of... Oh, I see, you start watching during the day, but then you run out of daylight. Oh, that's your problem. Well, that's your problem, you run out of daylight. Well, that's the problem. You run out of daylight. Now, what you do when you run out of daylight is... not a whole lot, really. Nothing you can do about it. You kind of just have to wait for the sun to come back. I've noticed I've made my fuzziness way more fuzzy than usual during this stream. Like, it used to be little tufts, but now these fuzz marks are huge. Big ass fuzz marks. Gorillas aren't that fuzzy. They've got hair for sure, but they're not like Persian cat levels of fuzz. Now macaques, on the other hand, they are fuzzy. They do got fuzz. Every time I think this FNAF thing won't scare me, I've seen it a million times, it gets scared anyway. FNUF. FNUF scares. Fuzzy mood. I always preach this. Sound design is MVP of it. Sound design is the most important thing when it comes to scary games. You need to have something... you know, I was gonna drop a scientific fact upon you guys, but I think it would ruin the mystery of fear. So I'm just gonna keep it to myself. Your coworker made an online dating profile as he is trying to set you up with somebody, not trying to frame you. He's trying to frame you, and just looked at the people on there, full of normies. Where do I find the freaks? Give me an ape dating advice. Let's see. Well, avoid dating apps, because that's where they all go. So don't go there. Avoid meeting people at parties, because you don't know what substance they've taken. And they might be acting way more chill than they really are. So when they come down, they just turn out to be another normie. But where to find them? Let me think. That's the hardest thing, man. Where do you find them? Because here's the problem. The people that you're after, the people that you would click with that would make a good dating partner, are doing the exact same shit you are. They're at home, talking to some fat idiot online. And they're not going outside because there's full of normies. So to find them and catch them and talk to them is so difficult because they rarely go outside. So how do you talk to them? How do you get to contact with them? It's a hard question. I'm the fat idiot. No, I was talking to me. You're not fat. I saw you last week. You're fine. I'm fat. I've put on 42 pounds for a movie. I'm not actually in a movie. I'm just... There might be somebody that will need a fat guy for a film, so, you know, I'm that guy. 42 pounds of pure love, baby. Perhaps freaks don't use dating apps, or people are too afraid to reveal their freakiness right away in a dating app profile. The dreaded normies. Holy fuck, this music. Just blast this out your... Death, blast this out your window. This will attract all the babes. I mean, everyone has said that they love... They like Love Island. Ew. Ugh, that's so unattractive. That's so fucking nasty. Oh my god, I love Love Island. That's like one of the most... That's one of the biggest turn-offs. No thanks. True fact, someone blasted this song to lay you. It worked, see? It works, Death. Seriously, blast this out the window and it'll bring all the babes. You can't tell what the song is? This is I Am All I Am from Shadow the Hedgehog. For fuck's sake. No, it's good, shut up. I am. Here we go, buddy. But it's a good question, though. Jokes aside, how do you meet like-minded people when the like-minded people are all asking the same question? Fuck. You're laughing into a glass of milk because I I insinuated I'm a babe. I'm taking the dude bro language and I'm using it for myself. I'm taking it back. Hey babe. Fucking dude bros. Dude, you gotta go to this party with me. There's gonna be so many babes. I kind of envy the dude bro lifestyle though. Not because of what they do or how they treat their bodies, but they do seem to be extremely relaxed and oblivious to all the bad stuff. Like, they seem to just be gliding through life with ease. That's the part I envy. Like, they kind of just seem to do whatever it is they want and they get away with it. If I did anything that they... if I did anything that dude bros did, day one, I'd get thrown in prison. What the fuck are you doing? I did nothing. He did it. You always envisioned Pep as this cute, likable, nerdy girl rather than a babe. That is a babe. You, my friend, are on a Twitch chat. I need a good... I don't want the background! Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, it's not big enough. Shit. That might work. Let's try this. We're in front of the television. We're very... Wait, I think you found one. Her profile says, I'm so weird I once believed I was being killed by a sniper. See how weird it is when I turn up for the first date with a sniper rifle? Do it. You can buy prop guns for cheap, like a lightweight piece of piss plastic. Why are we at the Family Guy sofa? Because it's suspicious. Yeah, that's a bit better. I've enjoyed this. I don't know. Hold on. There's a bit of empty space up here I don't like. Let me, just a little... Time to draw a really small right. Dating advice with StokeApe. I don't know. Episode 1 is over. I will tell you something though, this is something that gets my goat a little bit with the whole dating scene. I hate how there are quote-unquote rules. That annoys me. Dude, there are rules. You've got to show up on the 3rd date. You got to kiss on the 2nd date. You got to pay for the meal. You've got to put your left foot forward and your right foot back. It's like, what the fucking Christ? Not only do I think it's stupid, here's a piece of logic for you. What happens when you've run out of rules to follow? You followed all of these rules to get the babe. And now you're in, you've got the babe. Now what? It's just you. You've suddenly just become this person, this stranger, that she just happens to be with now. And now you're fucked, because she thinks you're somebody else because you followed all the rules. Now what you gonna do, genius? Fuck off. Dude, there are rules you have to follow. Fuck off. I'm not a psycho. I'm not gonna trick her into thinking I'm someone else. But you gotta follow the rules. How are you gonna get the babes? I don't know, be myself. Seems to have worked so far. You look like a woman who's been doing work from home around the clock for 6 years and hasn't bought any new clothes. I like that image. Oh wait, Rye's pink now, isn't he? He used to be a deep purple, but now he's pink. The jam has matured. Bing, ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. We can make his mouth purple. Yeah, that works. There it is. Done! I like this Doodle. This is silly. Why do they all have children? They don't want a frog spawn to look after. That's one of the hard things about dating when you're in your 30s. A lot of people have a family already. Ooh. And if you're not interested in being a dad, then hell, that's gonna cut off a lot of options. I don't have an answer for that either. You're hyper aware of any hygiene. Thank you. I wasn't saying you're filthy. What the fuck? Nobody brought that up, Pep. Nobody brought that up. But otherwise, I guess slovenly is an appropriate word. Yeah. You sound like my kind of date. Death. You sound like my kind of woman. To be fair, if I didn't already have a wife, Pep seems like the type of goyle you'd been making moves on. Nice to know you guys say imagine Luke cute would be a nice date. Dictionary says slovenly means dirty. Oh shit. Fuck. Take a bath, maybe. Technically, it can mean untidy as well. This has been a good chat. Music stop. Music stop. The music's too triumphant for what we were talking about. It wasn't working. Well, we only got 3 doodles done today, but these were all really good. I liked all 3 of these. This one's silly. This one's silly and fun and silly. Where are you guys? I've lost you. Thanks for the stream. StokeApe, you never answered your question. What was the question? Sorry. I didn't even remember what it was you wanted. Fuck, I better save this before I close the window. Ape suspects Jackie. Save. What's your fan theory for why Jackie is pretending to be Rye here? That's a good question. Why would he pretend to be Rye? You know, I don't know. Even as a joke, I can't think of anything. That's just a bizarre thing. So this would actually work. Nivale. This would work, because I just wouldn't suspect this. So Jackie wouldn't do anything like this. This has to be right. Yeah, it works. Bloop, 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 bloop. Well, thank you all for watching today. It's been a good Friday stream. I don't stream on weekends. I will see you all on Monday, where we will come back and play more Jak 3. Did I do any more Mario today? No. I didn't. Did I say Jak 3? I meant Mario. It's funny you mentioned that. On Monday, we will come back and play more Mario and Luigi. I think that's everything. I don't think I need to... Yes. Oh, yeah, Death. Fridays are strictly just drawing days. It's been that way for a few months now. It's okay, you didn't know. Speaking of Rye, yes. Let's go raid his ass. Nice. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all on Monday. Hope you have a nice weekend. Yeah. Bye. Have a good